Hey guys, it's Harmony. Welcome back to another week of my last month as a social worker. So this week was rough. I work with women who've been victimized by domestic abuse, right? So I'm helping those who want to escape, and I'm helping those who have left to clear out some legal issues. So I'm helping people petition for custody and child support, find pro bono divorce lawyers, applying for the emergency housing voucher, etc. That emergency housing voucher, boy, it remains to be the most complicated application I've ever encountered. And that application, it's quite difficult to put together. At one point, I thought I was going blind from staring at the screen too long, and my body was so stiff and sore. So of course, I provide mental health counseling as well. So, it was quite back to back, and it was rough. And that's why I decided, you know what? I'm going to show some light stuff. All the stuff that make all the tough days just a little bit more enjoyable. So that is why you've been watching me put on makeup for a little bit. So I always enjoy putting on really light makeup because who has the time for a full glam, right? So I'm going for a little bit of enhancement on a daily basis. So after a little bit of concealing, as well as a little bit of setting, some filling in the brows, some eyeliners, mascara. Oops, I said crap. And a little cream blush for better complexion. I look basically exactly the same. So Tuesday was rough. It was a really rough day, but gladly my friends and I decided to go to Dyker Heights in Brooklyn to see the Christmas lights. I haven't seen the lights in quite a few years, so not just because of the pandemic, but in general, I'm just this very indoorsy, private atmosphere social person. So basically, in short, I don't like to go out. But this year I thought, why not? I'm going with all my really good friends, really familiar faces, and the whole point is to take the tiny little pleasure, the tiny little enjoyable, beautiful things to make tough days just a little bit better. So please enjoy some footages that I had taken from the Dyker Heights Christmas Lights, and let me know in the comments which one is your favorite. Did you find your favorite? If not, perhaps your favorite isn't Christmas lights. Maybe your favorite is just Manhattan. In the spirit of showing you beautiful things instead of work, I will tell you about my other line of work. While you enjoy the footage of my drive to work on Thursday, I will be retiring from DV at the end of December. Starting next year, I will be fully committing to finishing grad school and my internship in the field of bereavement. Grief is not easy to describe. It's certainly a million times more difficult to deal with. Grief is like a wave, except you cannot monitor it. You could be completely fine throughout the day with some tiny trigger, and you're not gonna know what trigger, and boom, all you can think about for the rest of the day is the person whom you had lost forever. And then you're devastated, but you can't tell people why. They may act sympathetic, but they will secretly think, really? You're still grieving? It's been a year, or 5 years, or a decade. What they don't know is, so what? There's no time limit to how long you will grieve someone, especially if losing that person means losing the life you had known, or losing what could have been. Some days are harder than the others. So you see, because of the holidays and the end of the year is coming, I'm working very hard on giving extra support to as many clients as possible. If you know someone who is grieving or who had lost someone, I just wish that me talking about this topic will help you understand what people might be going through. If you are grieving someone, remember, your loved one is certainly very proud of you for how far you had come. Give yourself a pat on the shoulder and give yourself a lot of grace. On a lighter note, on Friday, I took my singing lessons. Singing has been such a huge part of my life since as early as I can remember. Even though I'm not currently doing it professionally, nor had I put anything really on the platforms, but certainly a lot of my energy goes to listening to my favorite singers, figuring out what they had done with their voices, and figuring out what I could do with my voices, with my quality and what I got. And I certainly devote a lot of time into practicing. It's my biggest hobby, guys. My biggest hobby is to figure out how to sound pretty. And in the future, I will be putting some of my cover works in this channel. So if you'd like to hear some of it, please subscribe. Next week will be 2 weeks countdown until I'm no longer a DV social worker. And as you all know, next week will be the Christmas week as well as my birthday week. So I got a lot of fun lined up. I'm so looking forward to it. Can't wait. And if you like unboxing videos, I will be uploading one because I got a really nice present for myself. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel and I'll see you next week. Bye!